Hello everyone, hopefully we should be live. I'm a tiny bit early for once. It is just before 7 o'clock, but I hope you can join me. Let me know if you're watching. If you can send some likes and comments across the screen, that would be great, and then I know that the live feed's working. Yes, so Happy New Year everyone. This is the very first live that I've done this year. So I just wanted to hop on to show you all about the brand new fashion collection. So while you're all just starting to join and while you're all kind of building, I'm just going to share this into the Stamps by Chloe group to start with. If I can figure out how to do that. Okay. So the Stamps by Chloe group to start with. Thank you so much. I can see that you're all joining me, so I'm going to try and share this now in case anyone's not watching on the page and they want to watch in the group instead. So if you haven't already, please do hop onto Facebook and type in Stamps by Chloe group into the news feed and it'll come up and you can send a join request. And it's basically a group whereby you can join and share all of your Stamps by Chloe inspiration in there, which is awesome. Okay then, so cool, right, we're all set up now and I can see that you're watching us. Thank you so much. Hello to Rebecca, Ruthie, Sue, Pauline. Thank you so much for your comments. Let me know where you're watching from and what you're looking forward to seeing. So this is all going to be about the fashion collection, which has been very much longly anticipated within the UK. We kind of had to delay the launch a little bit on it, so it will be launching on the 23rd of January, which is fabulous. And I've got 3 create and craft shows that day. So I'm on at 8 AM in the morning, bright and early, then I'm on at 3 PM in the afternoon, and then I'm on at 8 PM at night as well. So we've got 3 jam-packed hours. I've been demo prepping all day today. So yes, let me know if you'll be joining me on those hours. And yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for all of your comments. You have all been loving the sneak peeks as well on Facebook, which has been fabulous. And yeah, we've got loads and loads to show you. I'm just going to give you a little bit longer just for everyone to start and join us because it is only just past 7. And I am actually a little bit early for once, which is fabulous. So thank you so much. Hello to Sheila, Amanda, Lexi, Claire. While I'm thinking as well, I want to say a huge thank you to you all too for voting for us in the Best of British Craft Awards. So we were awarded Best Independent Retailer for the North of England, which was fabulous, and we were also awarded Highly Commended for our flower stamp range. So that's like fabulous flowers and those stamps, which was awesome. So thank you so much to everyone who voted, and we'll get the certificates and things in February, I think. So thank you so much for joining me. Okay then, so should I let you know what we've got coming up? So lots of you will have seen all of the sneak peeks that we've been posting on Facebook and everything, all about the fashion collection, which has been fabulous. So we've got dresses, we've got shoes, we've got handbags, we've got literally everything, and we've got awesome papers, we've got brand new sparklicious glitters, we have got mirror card. There is so much within this collection. So I'm going to start by showing you all of the different products. I'm going to pop my iPad over here. Oh, and the comments have gone off. There we go. Right, I'll stand it up this way then. Hopefully I can still read your comments as we go. Okay, if you've got any questions as well, drop in the live feed and I will do my best to answer them for you. Okay then, so I am going to start with the Stamp and Die collections that we've got coming up. So we've got quite a few here. We've got 2, 4, 7 Stamp and Die collections, okay? And these will all be released on Thursday, so they'll be available from the 23rd of January. So this is the first one. This one's the Frilly Dress. So again, within this collection, you've got this gorgeous dress stamp, which you can be building up, you can be glittering, you can be stamping and embossing with your wow powders. And then you've also got the die that's going to cut that dress out perfectly for you too. So that's that one. Run out of space. I've got so much stuff everywhere in here. My craft room's just covered in card samples. Then the next one that we've got is the fabulous shoe. So again, you've got that beautiful large shoe image. You've then got the smaller one and you've got the bows as well in there. And we have also got the dies that are going to cut all of those out too. So that's making it really easy for you with your crafting. You're going to be able to stamp those onto patterned papers, bling them up with your glitters. There is loads that you're able to do with these ones. Okay, so that's your fabulous shoe. The next one that we've got is the fabulous handbag. which again, when you've got the shoes, you've got to have the handbag, haven't you? So this one is gorgeous. You've got again the stamp and you've got the 3 dies to go with this one. So you can be building the little flowers up on the corner. You can be die cutting out that handbag. You can be adding the little tassel onto there as well. So there is loads that you can do with this set too. Of course, by using your patterned papers, by using your different coloured embossing powders, or even if you just like to colour in, this is going to be fabulous. The next one that we've got, now this one's a little bit different. So this is a shoe, but it's like the back of a shoe. So what that means is you can stamp and emboss this, then add your little bows onto the back and really decorate this up. When I start to show you some of the finished samples, I think you'll see that one really start to come to life. Then the next one that we've got, and this one, this is just me in a stamp set. I love this one. So this is the makeup collection. So if like me, maybe you collect lots of makeup and things like that, this is going to be fabulous. So we've got the makeup palette, which of course you can change the colours into. Maybe if you know someone's got a favourite makeup palette, how cool would it be to colour it in exactly like the makeup palette? Then we've got the brushes in there. We've got the lipstick, the blusher and the nail varnish as well. And you've got all the dies again within there to die cut those out. Then the next one that we've got is the gorgeous floral dress, and this is such a beautiful stamp. You've got so much detail contained within this image, and then you've got the die that's going to cut that out perfectly. But what you can do with the die is, can you see if I come in really close, how those little flowers partially cut out? So what that means is you're going to be able to lift the petals of the flowers to create like a 3-dimensional effect on the dress, which is going to look awesome. And then obviously the dress looks beautiful stamped and embossed onto vellum and things as well for weddings, or maybe if you want to say thank you for being my bridesmaid or something like that, it will be fabulous for that too. So it's a really versatile collection. And then the next one that we've got here is the fabulous sandal, which is beautiful. And again, you've got the die that's going to cut that all out for you to make it really, really easy for you to be able to craft at home. So that's the sandal. So that is all of the stamp and die set. So I think what I'll maybe do now is show you a few finished samples. So we've got this one here. This one's using that fabulous sandal stamp and stamping and embossing onto mirror card. If you are loving these papers as well, we've got those coming up. And this actually is the flower burst stencil as well in the background. And we've got some gorgeous layering stamps coming up as well. So you can see how gorgeous that one is. Then a little one here using the makeup palette. So you can see how you can really bling that up. Use the different colours in there. Start colouring these in. Add your glitters on the top as well. They are going to be fabulous. I love this one as well, using the frilly dress. You can really see how we can build the depth and dimension with this one. You can really kind of build it up and get all of that depth on the dress. Add your sparklicious glitters onto there as well. And of course, emboss this in your wow powders. It is going to look absolutely beautiful. So that's those ones. I'm really running out of space here. Okay then, another one here using the fabulous floral dress. So you can see how that's been stamped and embossed onto mirror card in white embossing powder and then layered up, but you can see how gorgeous that one then looks. Another one using the makeup here too, so you can see how fab that looks. You can really go to town with these as well by using all your different colours and things like that. It's going to work perfectly. Then this one here, this is using the shoe back, and you can see how different that is. But imagine you could be colouring the sole of the shoe in maybe different colours and things like that. You can be adding all of your glitters onto here, adding your bows, adding the makeup as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this is another totally different one. This one I popped on as a little sneak peek the other day, and you all went crazy for it. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the one that Glynis has made, and what she's done is she's used some of the mirror card that we've got coming up, and she's stamped and embossed the back of the shoe onto there and then layered the little bows up as well. Okay, let me find some more. This is one using the fabulous shoe. So you can see how you can really decoupage this one up. Add your sparklicious glitters onto there, and we've got brand new limited edition sparklicious glitters coming out on Thursday as well. Another one with the makeup, because you have all been loving this. And if you love these papers as well, I'm going to show you those in a second. This one using the back of the back of the shoe there, and using the bows, and using one of the fab 3D embossing folders we've got coming up as well. In the background, a little bit more makeup there. This one just using the nail varnish and just building it up in a wreath design. Looks so pretty. And look at this one as well. Using all the beautiful patterned papers. There is so much that you can do with this collection. And we've got loads of sneak peeks coming up on social media as well. So be sure to have a look on our Instagram. Have a look on Facebook as well. You'll start to see them all starting to come through now too. Okay, so I'm going to move these just out of the way. I'm going to show you the papers next, I think, because I absolutely adore patterned papers, and they are so pretty. You can use them for so many different things as well. You can do your paper piecing with them, you can be stamping and embossing onto them, you can be using them to build your designs up. There is loads that you can do with them. So I'm going to show you the mirror card first. So we've done a pack of 8x8 mirror card. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the reflection in there. You can see all of the mess behind my phone, my phone on the desk there. But you've got 6 different colours here. So you've got 3 different shades of pink and 3 different shades of green. Let me just have a little look at the comments here. Sarah Louise Ellis is asking, does the mirror card have to be heat resistant or does normal mirror card work? To be honest with you, some of the foil, it depends how they're made. These ones work. These ones will heat emboss, and the Christmas collection that we did as well will. Some of the other ones, they might have like a foil coating on, so just try it. If it bubbles, it won't heat. But maybe just try it on a small piece first. Okay, so that's your mirror card there. So this one you can heat emboss onto. This is what we've been using for all of the finished samples as well. So you can see how fabulous it works. And basically what we've done with this collection is all of the colours have been pulled from the paper pads. So your Sparklicious glitters are going to coordinate perfectly with your papers. The mirror card is. Literally everything works perfectly together. So that's your mirror card. You get 24 sheets in the pack there, and it's all 8x8 in size as well. And then the next one, I'm going to show you this one. I love this paper pad. So this is the fabulous 8x8 foiled paper pad. You've got 36 sheets in here and you've got 12 different designs. So you've got the beautiful hearts. They've all got silver accent foiling on them as well. So we've got the heart, we've got the little medallion design. We have then got, oh, I love this one. This is leopard print. Oh, how fabulous is that? We've got grey background with coral leopard print and silver foiling on. How fab is that? Okay, then the next one that we've got is this beautiful heart design. So you've got the lovely hearts cascading in silver foil down the paper pad here. And this is all in like a corally pink colour theme to that page. Then we've got the makeup that has all been foiled there. Can you see that one? It's getting dazzled by the light. So they've all been coloured in and then hot foiled in silver. Works so well. And then the next one we've got is the gorgeous shoes. So we've got lots of little shoes on that one. Again, all hot foiled. Really pretty. We've got some florals in here as well. So this is tying in with the design that's on the handbag, which looks fabulous. Then we've got like a glitter effect background, and I absolutely adore this one. Can you see how pretty that is? It is stunning. So you've got like the glittery background and then you've got the silver hot foiling over the top, which just looks really good. And then the next one that we've got is a gorgeous kind of patchwork design. So you've got the patchwork cubes in there. You've got teals, you've got pinks, and you've got silver in there as well. Then the next one we've got is a blue with a distress foil effect, which is fabulous for all of your backgrounds. And then the next one we've got is a beautiful pink with the distress foiling on there again as well. And then we have got the beautiful all over floral with the silver foiling on there too, and that's a white background. So of course you can be inking with these, you can be layering them up, you can be using your inks with them to colour your background. You could maybe pop a watercolour wash over the top as well. There is loads that you do. I'm just having a little look at the comments there. So Irene's asking, do all the stamps come with the dies? Yes, they do all come with the dies with this collection. We've had so many requests. Every time we bring a new stamp out, everyone's like, have you got a die to go with that? So with this particular collection, we've brought the stamps and the dies out together, because then they work perfectly together, and all the hard work's done for you. You can literally just run them through your die cutting machine. What I've been doing as well is I sit and just die cut a load and then stamp them over the top, and I find that really easy because the stamps are clear. You can just line them straight up over the top. It's really easy to do. So that is your 8x8 luxury foiled paper pad. Then the next one that we've got is a beautiful printed paper pad. So again, you've got 36 sheets in here, 3 sheets of 12 designs, sorry. Okay, so the first one that we've got, we wanted kind of some texture in here. So we've got the beautiful glitter design in this one. So it's like a silver glitter, but you've got little spotlights on there as well. And the next one, we've got like a pearl, which is absolutely gorgeous. So the pearl design's got like this, it's like an aquamarine colour, but it looks so pretty. You'll see this on loads and loads of the projects. Then we've got like a satin effect. So we've gone really glamorous with these, really kind of thought about what you want to create with when you're creating your fabulous fashion cards. We've got some beautiful florals in here as well, nice kind of pinks and oranges. So we've called these the fashion paper pads, but really they'd be gorgeous for all year round. We've got hearts in there as well. This would be absolutely awesome for Valentine's Day too, wouldn't it? Because obviously that's coming up in February. So if you're doing Valentine's Day cards, the hearts would be fabulous. Then the next one that we've got here is this beautiful damask, which you can see you've got that lovely kind of aqua teal colour just printed onto the white paper, but it's really, really pretty, a nice delicate design. And these designs have all been scaled as well. So they're going to work perfectly on your 8x8 cards, perfectly on your 6x6 cards as well. We've then got this one, which I love. Pink leopard print. That is just the best. I absolutely adore this one. Okay then, and then the next one we've got is this beautiful kind of glitter ombre. So you know whether you'll pick this up on my camera that well, but it's basically like an aqua colour and then it ombres down to silver, but it's got that glittery, like a glitter printed effect. So it's not sparkly, it's totally smooth to the touch, but it looks like glitter, which is really cool. Then the next one that we've got is the little hearts all over there. Again, that would be lovely for Valentine's Day, lovely for weddings, but fabulous for using just with your fashion cards. And you can see how all of the colours within this paper pad have been coordinated for you. We've then got the little shoes as well, which is fabulous. And then we have the makeup. Love this one. Makeup brushes and makeup palettes all over as well. Really, really pretty. And then the final one, this is such a gorgeous design, is we've kind of got the mandala, like damask kind of design, but with the silver glitter effect onto there as well, in pink and pale pink. Lois is asking, can you heat emboss onto the pattern paper? Yes, of course you can heat emboss onto the pattern paper. You can heat emboss onto the pattern paper, you can heat emboss onto the foiled paper, and you can heat emboss onto the mirror card as well. It all works absolutely perfectly, and you'll see on loads of the finished samples, I'm going to show you some more, how we've used the pattern papers and use them to paper piece as well. Because obviously when you're creating shoes, you kind of want your shoes to have a bit of a background. So like on this one here, I just used the smaller shoes. So can you see there, I've used some of the paper just to paper piece that on. Then I've used my papers and paper pieced it on at the top here as well. So just using all of your leftover scraps, it works perfectly. Here's another one using that gorgeous heart design. So you can see we've used the backing paper there, and then we've stamped the beautiful frilly dress onto the heart pattern paper as well. Then another one here. These are fabulous for your smaller cards as well. So this one's the fabulous shoe stamp. We've used one of the 3D embossing folders that I'm going to show you in a minute, and some of the patterned paper as well. Then we've got the handbags, so you can see how fabulously they work. Again, all the colours are coordinated for you. Then this one, stamping the handbags onto some scraps of patterned paper. That works so well too. Another one with that, we love the handbags, can you tell? We've made loads of cards with these. And then as well, using the beautiful leftover scraps in the background. So that paper piecing technique, we've got a tutorial on YouTube as to how to do that. It just works so well, and it's fabulous for using up all your leftover scraps of paper. So you can see this one here as well, just building the shoes up, building the handbag up. But maybe you're like, do you know what, Chloe? I'm not that keen on the bling. I like to colour in. Well, these stamps are going to look awesome if you colour them as well. Just have a look at this card here. What Becca's done is she's stamped the smaller shoe all over just in a black ink pad and coloured that in with her alcohol markers. But doesn't it look absolutely fabulous? Okay, then another one here, all in black and white. So you can see how fabulous that one looks too. This is one of Glynis's, and she's really gone to town there with the matting and layering, using those beautiful patterned papers in the background. Then I've got another one of Becca's here as well, and she's used the little mini shoe, and she's used all of the patterned papers on there as well. So you can see how fabulous this then looks. But we've kind of thought about this collection as a whole. So we've thought about how you're going to want to use the papers, how you're going to want to use the stamps, how you're going to want to use everything together. And that's where this idea kind of came from. We wanted to give you something that was totally coordinated and was going to work perfectly together as well. Okay then, so we've done the stamps and die sets, and we have done the paper pads. So I'm going to show you next, I think, I'm going to show you the 3D embossing folders. So let me just organise my desk a little bit here. I really am running out of space at the moment. So last year we brought you some 3D embossing folders with the Summer Blooms collection. It was, so we did Summer Blooms and Butterfly Trails. Now there is one missing from here because I've got it, I've stolen it out of the packaging, but there are 4 brand new 3D embossing folders coming out on Thursday as well, which are fabulous. So I'd set up a little poll today on Facebook as well to ask, do you use your embossing folders? Do you use them for a background or do you use them for a focal image? And interestingly, the majority of people said they use them for a background, which I think is fabulous, but I think we should make these embossing folders shine because they really deserve to be centerpieces on your project. So I think rather than showing you these in the packaging, I've got some little samples that I've already embossed. So we've got this one here, which is the Pearly Background, and I've done these onto mirror cards. So you can see how we've got those 3D domed pearls on there. And then we've got the beautiful diamond background. So you've got the little stacked up diamonds and you've got the little studded detail in there as well. So that's perfect for adding your jewels onto, or adding your, do you like your liquid pearls and things? You can do that on there too. Then these two, I think these two are the ones that you've got to make shine. They've got to be the focal image on your project. We have got the beautiful handbag and shoes. You've got all those lovely textured dots in the background. Then you've got that beautiful handbag and the shoes. I don't know whether you can see just quite how 3D these are. They are really, really sculpted. So you can see how you've got all that detail on the handbags, all that detail on the shoes as well. They just look absolutely gorgeous when you emboss them. So that's your handbag and shoe embossing folder. And then we've got the beautiful Floral Dress embossing folder as well. So if I come in really close, can you just see the detail on there? And the detail on this dress, it is absolutely unbelievable. You've got kind of the 3D effect of the dress, but then if you come in really close, the little flowers are all kind of 3D'd as well. It just works so well. And even the detail on our face as well is like 3D from the 3D embossing folder. It just looks fabulous. I absolutely love them. Okay then, so I'm gonna have a quick drink out of my cup of tea while I'm gonna have a quick read through the comments as well, just to see which ones that you are all loving. Let me have a little look on here. So thank you so much for your comments. I'm doing my best to kind of keep reading them as we're going. So let me just have a look. Everyone's loving the mirror card. Everyone's loving my mug as well, my flamingo mug. It's quite cool, isn't it? Do love a novelty mug. So we've got, everyone's loving the mirror card. Everyone's loving the new design, which is fabulous. Loving the papers too. I love paper pads, and do you know what? I don't think paper pads get the recognition that they deserve, because we get so many people that say kind of, I can't put colours together, I'm not sure where to start with a project, and I think paper pads are really good way to do that, because we've taken all the hard work, we've coordinated the colours, we've coordinated the patterns, so you can literally just pull out a couple of sheets and you are good to go. Then of course with the mirror card as well, for your matting and layering, it just works so well. Just have a look. Oh my word, there are so many comments coming in. There's so many of you watching, which is fabulous. Oh, everyone's loving the texture on the diamond embossing folder as well, which is fabulous. Loving the sandals. Oh, thank you so much for all of your comments. Does the dress die match the size of the dress on the embossing folder? No, it's slightly different. So basically, due to the kind of the technicalities of making the 3D embossing folder, it's slightly different to the stamp and die, because it's a different way of manufacturing, if that makes sense. But it is so easy to be able to just trim around with your scissors, and I'll show you that when I'm demoing these on Thursday. So all of the brand new goodies will be launching on Create and Craft on Thursday. Everything will be available from Thursday as well. So it's not, as soon as it all goes on the website and everything like that, there'll be a newsletter going out, but everything will be launching on Create and Craft at 8 AM on Thursday morning. So I can see lots of you are asking when you're able to get a hold of these. Okay then, so I'm going to show you some finished samples with the 3D embossing folders. I keep wanting to call them emboss folders, but they're not. The 3D embossing folders. So this one here is very simple to do. So what you can do is just emboss your 3D embossing folder onto some white card, and then run it through again but onto some of the mirror card, and you can just see how you can then layer that up and add a paper in the background, and that works so well together, but really quick and easy to do. Another one here, Barbara's done like a letter pressing technique with this one. So what she's done is she's inked the folder and then run it through, and you can see how you then get the ink on the dress in the background. For wedding cards as well, this will be absolutely beautiful. all done in white, just adding your glitters onto there, adding your little jewels as well. You can see I'm a little bit obsessed with the dress embossing folder. Now this is one of Becca's, and I absolutely love this one. It's so striking. I popped it on Facebook, I think it was a couple of days ago now, but it's so pretty. So all she's done is embossed this onto black card, then rubbed over with some gilding wax, and you can see how that really pulls all of the detail out in the dress. Then the stencil that she's used in the background is one of the stencils that we did with the box kit. I think it might have been box kit 3 that you got that one in. So you can see how everything mixes and matches, coordinates. Then this card here was so quick and easy to do. So what I've done is I've just used the diamond background embossing folder, embossed that onto some white pearl card, added some jewels into there, added some ribbon, and added the jewels onto there as well. And you can see how easy that then works together. So easy to do. And then this one here is using your shoe and handbag 3D embossing folder, cutting out that handbag, cutting out those shoes, layering them up, adding some glitter into the background. But look at the background papers as well. They work so well together. I can see some of you are asking for demonstrations. Unfortunately, I'm not able to demonstrate them today. I'll be demonstrating them on Create and Craft on Thursday, because I am just in my craft room. I'm filming this on my phone by myself, so I haven't got anyone to film anything. So there will be lots of demonstrations on Create and Craft on Thursday. I've literally just been prepping them all today. So you can see how fab that then looks. You can then add a bow onto there, a little jewel, a sentiment as well. Then the next one here, this is one from Becca, and she's used our ink pads on here, inking it up, adding lots and lots of different glitters onto there as well, adding a sentiment, and look at the background. This heart stamp in the background is absolutely beautiful. This one's really easy to do as well. So this is just using some of the pattern papers. How fabulous does this look? Save all of your scraps, run them through your embossing folders. It just works in such a different way. So you can see I've kind of cut that one out and then just added the pearly background onto there as well. Added some white card, and it just creates such elegant projects. Then the next one, I feel like I'm just showing you loads of floral dresses. I think I've got a bit obsessed with that one. This one's one of Barbara's, using those beautiful papers in the background, using the mirror card as well, adding a sentiment, adding a bow too. I'm going to have a little look because I've got so many cards. I'm going to have a little look through to see what I can find. So this one's one of Becca's, using the handbag and shoes there as well, using that fabulous pearly background in the background too. You can see how it all ties perfectly together. Then this one, again, really easy, just embossing a small section of the white pearl card, adding a ribbon down the side, adding a bow and a jewel and a little sentiment too. We, of course, have brand new sentiment stamps to go with this collection as well. Then this is gorgeous. This is one of Ruth's. So she's used the makeup stamp in the background to create her backing paper. And then she's used the 3D embossing folder to build up the shoes and the handbag. But she's used the diamond one in the background as well, which works so well. Oh, I can just see Lois has said, pixie powders would look beautiful on the floral dress. Yes, they would look awesome, wouldn't they? That would work so well. And see, Carol's asking, what time will I be on Create and Craft on Thursday? So I'll be on at 8 AM in the morning, 3 PM in the afternoon, and then 8 PM at night as well. So this is another one of Becca's. So she's used that gorgeous floral dress again, layered this up with the patterned papers, added a little bit of ink onto the background as well. This is a Glynis card coming up here. And this one, so she's done quite a large card here. I think this must be about maybe 8 inches by 10 inches. Quite a large one. And she's used that fabulous handbag and shoe embossing folder in the background. She's used some of those new Sparkalicious glitters, which are gorgeous. I know you've all been waiting for those. She's added some ribbon down the side as well. And there is a little jewel on there too. Okay, so you can see that how that all works together. Let me just have a little look through, see if I can find you some more handbag and shoe ones. There's another one. Another handbag and shoe one here. This one's from Becca. So she's done it all into white pearl card, layered it up and added the little bows onto there, added the pearly background and used those gorgeous backing papers as well. I can see Patricia's asking, are the shoes and bags only in the box / magazine set? No, this isn't a box magazine set. This is just a product launch. So there's no box kit magazine to go with this one. The next box kit, I do believe, I've just finished it, will be coming out in March. That one will be out in March. So this is just all different products. There's not a magazine to go with this one. So those are your beautiful 3D embossing folders. So there are 4 different designs of those. Okay, so that's your 3D embossing folders, which are gorgeous. Again, they all mix and match, work perfectly together. Try and emboss them onto vellum as well. That works fabulous. Add in your gilding wax on the top. Maybe it's using your inks over the top, your distress inks, blending them over. Add in so many different kind of mediums. As you can see, I do collect things in my craft room. So I've got Starlight paints in here. I've got watercolours and all sorts. But this is what I love about crafting. How you can mix and match and use so many different products all together, and it's going to give you a totally different effect every time. Maybe you love to create your own backgrounds. Imagine creating your own backing papers and then running them through the 3D embossing folders. They are going to look absolutely beautiful. Okay then, so Deb has just asked, can we show the new glitters? So I'm going to show you them now. So we've got 4 brand new colours. Now these are a limited edition collection, and these will only be sold in the set of 4. Once the stock of these goes, they have gone. We will not be reordering them. And they have been designed specifically to go with the fashion collection. So basically what we've done is we've gone in and used, picked out colours from the paper pad, selected them, and we've had the glitters made to match perfectly. So we've got 4 brand new colours. These are limited edition and they are only available in the set of 4. So we have got, the first one that I'm going to show you is Aquamarine Sparkle. Now I haven't actually done my little sample board yet, so what I'm going to do is try and show you them in the pot. Hopefully not spill them. But let's have a go. Okay, so this one's Aquamarine Sparkle. So you can see how it's got all the different colours in there. You've got holographic flakes. You've got kind of like the pale green and blue shades in there. It is absolutely stunning. So that one is Aquamarine Sparkle. Then we have got Glam Pink, which is a really pretty, it's like a hot pink colour. Really pretty. This looks fabulous on the dress, fabulous on the shoes. There is so much that you can be doing with these. They are absolutely gorgeous. So that one is Glam Pink. Don't know if I show you that way. Is that better? I'm not sure. Okay, so next one we've got is Pink Sparkle. So this is like a paler pink. This has got like chunky iridescent flakes in. So I don't know whether you'll be able to see that. Once I've done my board for the TV, it'll be a little bit easier, I think. But this is like a paler pink, and it's got iridescent flakes in there. So it's got kind of more chunky pieces in there as well, which are gorgeous. So that one is Pink Sparkle, and then the next one is Star Brite. Okay, so Star Brite is a lovely holographic silver. It hasn't got the little stars in like Starlit Sky. It's just different grades of holographic silver in there. So that's really pretty. That's fabulous for doing the heels on your shoes and things like that as well. So those are your 4 brand new limited edition Sparkalicious colours. They are absolutely divine. So they will be launched on Thursday as well. And these are what we've been using on all the finished samples. So if you are loving the bling that you are seeing, that is what we've been using. They are absolutely beautiful. What I would say with your Sparkalicious glitters definitely is pop them on with some PVA glue, because they are a little bit more chunky, so you do need a PVA glue that's going to grab and hold them. So the glue that I would recommend is the Art Glitter Dries Clear glue that we sell on the website. But you know what else is awesome? There's a card somewhere. There's one of Glynis's cards somewhere. I'll have to have a look for it in a minute. But what she's done is used one of our gorgeous stencils in the background that we brought out in November. Popped the paste through, and then she's sprinkled over the Aquamarine Sparkle, Sparkalicious glitter. And it just looks absolutely beautiful, because you get loads and loads of sparkle on there too. So those are the new Sparkalicious glitters. I think I've shown everything now. So we've got I haven't shown the stamps. So we've got glitters, we've got brand new papers, we've got stamps and dies, we've got 3D embossing folders. I'm going to do a little recap before the end as well for anyone who maybe didn't join us just at the start. So the stamps that we've got in this collection is we've got Heart Background 1 and Heart Background 2. So what these are is these are layering stamps. So what that means is you're going to be able to stamp the background out first. So you've got the more solid design here. So you'd stamp that in one colour. And then you would stamp over with your second heart design. And that's going to allow some of the detail to shine through. So if I can just grab a card, I can show you how these work, because basically it's like the effect that you get on the pattern paper. So if I grab this one in here, you can see how I've done these hearts in the, look at that, I've got a fingerprint on there as well, how I've done the background in the paler pink, and then I've done the foreground in the darker pink. Does that make sense? So I've stamped Heart Background 1 in pale pink, then stamped Heart Background 2 in the darker pink over the top. So it gives you this fabulous layered effect. So if you wanted to stamp maybe one in an ink pad and then stamp one over the top in your wow powders, of course you can do. So you can be using them together, or if you wanted to stamp one maybe in a white embossing powder and one in a coloured embossing powder, of course you can do as well. So you can be using them in lots of different ways and layering those ones up. What we are also releasing are some fabulous new fashion sentiments. So you've got a beautiful collection. These are all clear stamps as well. So you've got all your different sentiments on there. So you've got things like more fabulous than ever, you don't look a day over fabulous, on your special day, some girls just sparkle, have a lovely day, with love, just for you, to the birthday girl, have a wonderful day, happy birthday. And you've also got wishes on there as well. So basically these three come as individuals. So what that means is you can have birthday wishes, happy birthday. You can kind of start to make some of your own sentiments up as well, which is really, really cool. Thank you so much for all of your comments. Lynn is asking, what is the best ink stamps to use, please? Honestly, I use all different ones. I've got the Spectrum Noir Quick Dries. I've got Distress inks. Distress inks do tend to give you more of a distressed look though when you stamp, so depending on what I'm using for, I don't tend to use those for a focal image. For my black and my grey inks, I tend to use VersaFine. I really like those inks because they pick up all the detail in your stamps. Memento as well, I use those. I use Brilliance as well. I literally use everything, to be honest. I'm not too fussy. If I like the colour, I'll use it. And I'm the same with papers and vellums and things like that. If I really like the colour of what I've got, I'll just try it and see if it works. You can always just try it on a small little piece, and then maybe if you heat it and it bubbles or whatever, maybe just don't use that for heat embossing. You can use it for different techniques. But for your ink pads as well, if you are stamping and embossing, I would be using the Wow Clear embossing ink pad, which is this one here. I've got one in my craft room. That's the one I use for embossing. But then for everything else, I tend to use VersaFine, and for colours, I use literally anything. I'm not too fussy, to be honest. Okay then, Louise is asking, what paste do you use for your stencils? Again, I'm not too fussy. A lot of the finished samples that we've been doing have been done with the Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle paste, which we've got on the website. So we've used the Ultra Sparkle, we've used the Lunar pastes as well. Some of the girls have done them just with a plain white stencil paste, which is kind of readily available, as there's not necessarily a brand for that one. So any stencil paste you can use with the stencils, most definitely. Again, if you've got one that you maybe not keen on the colour on, try adding some sparklicious glitter over the top when you remove the stencil, and then you'll be able to see, you'll be able to change the colour of it. You can also try, if you've got a clear or a white stencil paste, you can try add a mica or like a pigment into it, and what that'll do is colour it for you, so then you can colour coordinate it to your projects. So I hope that one helps. Or if you want to, you can just use the Distress inks through your stencils as well. You don't even have to pop paste through if you don't want to. Okay then, so for everyone who is just joining us, I'm going to find the stamps and dies again, because we kind of showed these at the start, so I think I'll just show you them again to give you a little recap. So we've got the fabulous Sandal stamp and die. So you've got that gorgeous large stamp and the die as well. And then we've got the beautiful Floral Dress as well. So we've got the Floral Dress stamp and we've got the Floral Dress die. And again with the die, the little flowers are going to lift up to give you that fabulous 3D effect. And you've got loads and loads of flowers on the dress too. So by adding your sparklicious glitters, just like little, what I've been doing is adding like little dots into the middle. Just looks fab. Okay, so that's your Floral Dress. Then the next one we've got is the makeup stamp and die. This is absolutely beautiful. And do you know what? It's something a little bit different, I think, as well. So we've got the gorgeous makeup palette in here. We've got the makeup brush, we've got the blusher, we've got the lipstick, and we've got the nail polish as well. Then you've got all of the dies that are going to cut those out absolutely perfectly for you too. So that's your makeup collection. Then the next one we've got is the shoe back. So you've got that gorgeous back of the shoe, which again, you could be colouring the soles, you can be adding your Sparkalicious onto here, you can be stamping and embossing them onto your mirror card as well. And we've got the dies to match, and we've got the little bows as well that you can be using to embellish the back. You can be adding little bows onto the front as well. You've got the little ribbons too, so there is so much that you can be doing with that one. Next one that we've got is the fabulous handbag. So you've got this beautiful handbag design, you've got the die as well, and then you've got the tassel and you've got the little flowers too. And the next one is the fabulous shoe. So you've got a beautiful high heel kind of stiletto type shoe, and you've got that little shoe, and you've got the bows in there as well to embellish those up, and you've got the dies to match. So it's making it all really easy for you too. Like I say, what I tend to do is just have a day where I just sit and die cut loads of the shoes, then have another day where I sit and stamp over the top as well. The next one that we have is the beautiful Frilly Dress stamp. So we've got the gorgeous Frilly Dress, and we've got the die as well. Lorraine is asking, what's the best way to do the stamps and dies? Stamp first or after you die cut? Personally, what I've been doing is die cutting the shapes out and then stamping over the top afterwards. Because what I tend to find is, and it's just because of the pressure of the die cutting machine, do you know when you want to emboss an image, when you stamp it first, pop your die over the top and run it through your die cut machine, what I tend to find is you can sometimes get the embossing powder cracking off. So what I do if I get that and I still want to stamp first and then die cut after is I play about with my plate combination. So I maybe don't put quite as many plates through my machine, so then it's not putting as much pressure on the die, which stops your embossing powder cracking. But if you want to stop that altogether, I would die cut first and then stamp over the top. I hope I've made sense when I've said that, because I feel like I've totally overcomplicated it. But hopefully that makes perfect sense to you all. So I'll show you a few more finished samples using the stamps and die sets, because I've got a load to show you. Now I love this one for your smaller projects as well. These are absolutely gorgeous. So this is one of Becca's, and this looks like maybe it's a 4x6 card. She's used that beautiful floral dress and just coloured it with her pens. Added some little jewels onto there, and then added a bow and a ribbon, which is absolutely beautiful. Darlisa's asking, are these going to be on HSN the end of January? These have already been on HSN, so maybe if you have a look on the HSN website, they might still be in stock on there. Okay, so that one is the floral dress. The next one is the frilly dress. Again, this one's just been coloured in, but then I'm going to grab this card in that Becca's done. This is a 6x6, and you can see the difference. So Ruth's done this one and she's coloured it in, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You can see how she's added all the detail onto the pleats there as well, and really shaded that really, really beautifully. But then Becca's used it with the sparklicious glitters and just layered it up. So you can see how you can create completely different looks just with the same stamp. Okay, the next one, this is using the shoes and the handbag, and using that beautiful pearly background embossing folder there. You can just see how we've got all of that detail in there, and she's used one of those beautiful patterned papers in the background as well. Another one here is using that fabulous shoe again. This one's from Glynis. You can tell it's all blinged up. So she's used lots of glitter around here, using those fabulous shoes, using the patterned papers as well, and using that gorgeous pearl 3D embossing folder. And can you see how she's glittered some of the pearls on there as well, which works so, so well. And then another one. Oh, I love this one. Right, okay, I'm going to show you this one. This one's from Ruth. Again, using that beautiful frilly dress, layering that up and then adding the little flowers from a previous collection as well. Okay, and see Kelly's saying the packaging's far too big for me to be able to store them. So basically we package them like this, so you've got the stamp and die together. But what you can do is you could always take them out the original packaging and maybe just pop them in an envelope. They would probably fit in an A6. Or if you've got some little clear storage wallets, you could use those as well. So you can see how you've got your stamp and die together here for the frilly dress. And then this one is from Ruth again, but a totally different look, adding some tulle onto here. I love this. Use them on like for mixed media projects as well. That's something that I really wanted to do, because there's a furniture shop where you can go and buy really cheap box frames. So they're about this deep. And they are fabulous for doing mixed media projects. And I thought, like, to put them on your wall and things like that, it would just look awesome, wouldn't it? So that's another little project that I would like to do with these. So we've got the beautiful dress here with the tulle on there, and you can see how we've got the 3D embossing folder in the background there too, and using one of the papers as well. Sharon's asking, can you show the cards with the makeup please and the nail varnish? Yes, leave that with me. I'm sure there are some in the piles to come. If not, I'll have a little look at the ones I've shown before and show you some more of those. I have got even more finished samples than this as well. This is just a selection that I've pulled out. So we've got some more here. Let's have a little look at these ones. So we've got this one using that gorgeous Sandal stamp. This one's from Barbara, and she's used the sparklicious glitter on there as well. Of course, all these cards will be going up on the page as well. A lot of them are already up on Pinterest. So if you want to have a little look over there, get pinning them onto your boards, of course you can do as well. Another one using that beautiful floral dress. This one here, using the sandal and the handbag too. You can see how perfectly that works together. Using them with some of your previous floral stamps as well. They're going to work absolutely fabulous. the Sandal here as well, using it in the pink and navy, a really nice colour combination. And then this one, I love this card. I'm going to just give it a little spruce up before I show you. But look at this that Ruth's done. So what she's done is she's taken the Floral Dress stamp and then she's used one of the bows from the shoes, stamped lots of those out, cut them out and layered it up on the dress. But how fabulous does that look? Totally changes the look of that Floral Dress stamp just by using it in a different way. But again, the papers are all making these, the mirror card, the little embellishments. I love this too. These are done on shrink plastic at the bottom as well, so of course you can be shrinking them down smaller as well. Let me just have a little look for some of the makeup cards because I'll pop them down over here. Just give me 2 seconds and I will find some of those to show you. So here we go, we've got a few different makeup ones here. There we go. Okay, so we've got this one here, all in the black and pink and white. Really pretty. So Ruth's used the shoes on this one, and then she's used the makeup as well, but like for 18th and 21st, these would be fabulous. Then this is the one from Becca, so she's used the makeup palette in the middle, used the brush, and used the little nail varnish as well. Then another one, I think I did this one. Yes, I did. So this is using all the different patterned papers, paper piecing them in the background, using your sentiments. So you can see how you can build your own. So I've used Some Girls Just Sparkle, Happy Birthday. Then used all of the makeup and layered it up in the background. Then this one's again from Becca, using the nail varnish to make a little wreath all the way around, which is something so different. And just by using all the different coloured sparklicious glitters as well, if you've been collecting the glitters over time, oh, you're going to be in for a treat with these. They're going to work perfectly. Then you've got the makeup palette, we've got the lipstick in there, we've got the powder and the brush, but you can see how it works perfectly together. So I think I'm going to leave tonight's live here. These will all be launched on Thursday, so they'll be on our website on Thursday as well. So Thursday the 23rd of January, this collection will all be launching. I'll be on Create and Craft at 8 AM on Thursday morning, so I'll be on at 8 AM, 3 PM and 8 PM. So 3 shows throughout the day. I've got loads of demos planned. I've been prepping them all today. So I'll have lots and lots of different techniques to show you. If you never want to miss a Stamps by Chloe update though, sign up to our newsletter on the website, and then every time we have new products, every time we have a new release, we are going to be emailing you to let you know that they are coming out, what the TV dates will be and when they'll be on the website. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, please sign up to our email newsletter. Keep an eye on Facebook as well, because we've got loads and loads of inspiration coming on there with the fashion collection. Be sure to hop over to Pinterest, because we've got all of our Pinterest boards on there as well. And if you follow me on Instagram, which is at Stamps by Chloe, you will see, you get a little sneak peek behind the scenes on there, because I'm always doing Instagram stories. So if anyone has missed out, we've basically got a second unit now. So we've got a warehousing unit as well. So we've been giving you little updates from the warehouse and also updates from the office as well, because we've been changing everything around. And we've got a fabulous white sparkly wall that's just gone up last week. So yes, it's all looking good. So yes, have a little look and it'll be fabulous. I will see you all on Thursday at 8 AM, bright and early. And yes, I will see you all then. Bye!